What is going on, gamers? It is your boy, Golden12, back with another Genshin Impact video, and today we'll be going over the free-to-play weapon, the Catch. Now, currently I have the Catch at R3, which obviously... sorry, wrong thing. Um, which obviously, I'm going to farm it up to get R5, because that's the main thing I want to look at. Now, unfortunately, I don't have that currently. I'm going to get it later today. But this is you want to get this weapon, right? And the reason why is because it's really good. So it's going to be Raiden's best free-to-play weapon. Obviously, you're going to get, was it 32% burst damage and like 12% crit rate for your burst. It's going to be incredibly strong since Raiden, also scales off ER, right? If you play her, obviously, you're definitely going to have this. People are going to be crazy for fish. I've gone crazy for fish. I've been kicked for worlds for trying to fish, you know. It just is what it is, but yeah, it's Raiden's best free-to-play weapon, and yeah, but that's not what this video is about. This video is that you can use it for so many other characters, right? If you didn't for some reason know that, right, or for whatever reason, right? So yeah, I already mentioned it's Raiden's best weapon, but the next character on the chopping block is going to be Rosaria. You can use this for Rosaria, and it can be quite decent, giving her some extra ER and damage on her burst. However, me personally, I like running her with the extra crit, so she supports with her crit, although increasing her burst damage can be quite nice. Unfortunately, though, for free-to-play players, right, it is going to be her C5 that boosts the burst damage. Um, scaling, right? So maybe because of, you wanting to build crit into her, or because you don't have a lot of constellations, right, or just don't like her, you wouldn't want to use it. But I do think it is a valuable option on her for increasing the damage and being able to get the burst back up fast. As for for free to play, uh, and that's about it honestly for this character. Not too much to say. Um, you're either gonna run her as straight support, which is to be a fine weapon for, or DPS. So yeah, I was just saying. Zhongli, you might as well not even use it. Now, here's the thing: with Zhongli, his entire scaling is based off HP, correctly, right? And so I believe it is Black Tassel, the 3-star that scales off HP. You might honestly want to have over this. Now, of course, you could do any other variety of 4-stars if you want to do damage, or heck, even like Favonius, if you want to have some extra ER. If you are looking for ER, you probably want to run this weapon over Favonius because you get the bonus burst damage and bonus crit on his burst. Other than that, though, I personally would run him more HP, although this can be a good option for him since he is, quite starved of energy unless you have like Albedo, and if you want him to do some extra burst damage, right? So it is a decent option for him. I personally probably would not run it. So the next spear character I believe is actually Zhang Ling. Let me make sure I'm not missing any of them. Rosaria, Zhang Li, right. Okay, so Zhang Ling. Zhang Ling is a good pyro DPS, right? And she's going to be insane with this spear, especially once you get her higher constellations, right? Where you get the better scaling on burst and duration. And then also once you get, like the buffs and everything else, it's going to be incredibly strong. Zhang Ling needs ER for her, but this weapon, because it's so good, allows you to, take off an ER timepiece from her and throw on this weapon instead, right? Get the full ER that you need and bonus damage from it. It's going to be really good for her, and I definitely say if you, aren't farming up for Raiden, you definitely want to farm it up for at least Zhang Ling, right? As for the other ones, it's like here or there. All right. Now, Hu Tao. You notice I may have missed Hu Tao, right? And it is decent on her, but the thing is, her situation is kind of like Zhongli, right? Where you need the HP, except she needs the HP. You might as well actually run Black Tassel on her, or what is it, White Tassel for the crit rate. Like you don't really. Well, 4-stars would be better, right? Or at least Staff of Homa, right? That is going to be the best one for her, obviously. Um, you don't really want to run this on Hu Tao because you're not getting much from the ER, right? You don't normally run her with ER, and her entire state and damage, right, is from the E skill. You using that to damage stuff, right? Now the ult is incredibly strong, right, and it will obviously boost the damage of that ult, but you don't want to really run this weapon over like some others, like let's say Dragon's Blade or something for the extra vaporize and melt damage, right? Uh, so yeah, it's an okay option, but I wouldn't use on Hu Tao. And then last but not least, Zhao. I believe Zhao's the last one. unless I somehow actually missed another character that I'm just forgetting. Yeah, Zhao. You're not using this as Zhao whatsoever. The thing with Zhao is his ultimate applies a state to him, right? That increases his damage. And because it is that, it being a state, you're not actually doing damage with the ult, so it's not getting the boosted damage from the ult damage. You understand? It's very weird, but Zhao does not benefit at all from this weapon. And if you did really want to run the ER on him, please run him with a battery. You're not doing it with this weapon. If you are going to do it with any weapon, at least probably Favonius or Prototype Star Glitter, because it gives you normal attack damage and you'll do pretty decent damage with your normal attacks. Other than that, though, again, you're not using it for Zhao whatsoever because he does not get the bonus damage. And yeah, I believe that's it. So, with that being all, right, I guess I can give a little showcase on its effectiveness, right? So then let's form a team real quickly. So currently it's in my Raiden, right? So let's go to I don't have it formed. I was messing around, my bad. Let's just make a team real quickly to boost Raiden's damage as much as I possibly can. Now, my Raiden isn't maxed out whatsoever, right? And so you're going to get much better options than this. But I just want to give a little example. Where... Sorry, I'm trying to think. Where's this character? Up there. Alright, cool. Alright then, so while this burst isn't the most cost-effective one, which I don't... What level is this burst, actually? Is it a 80 burst? It is an 80. Okay, so this will be pretty easy to build up then. Well then, let me go over here. Build this up. I'm just going to give it a quick showcase in terms of damage on Raiden. How much you can do with this weapon. Right? Gonna build up my stacks first, though. I don't know if there is a Whopper flower still here. I think I killed him already. Oh well. We'll just go to this dude. Show off some damage. Yikes. Bennett is... This is probably not the best idea to do it against this boss without any proper equipment. Alright, Bennett, heal up Raiden. I may have made a mistake here, honestly. Alright, this was a huge mistake. I need to find a... I need to find something else to attack. How about... How about you? Yeah, this would be a good boss. Yeah. So just to quickly show you, this has increased my damage a lot. Beforehand, when... Oh, it's raining. Jesus Christ. Oh, my. Beforehand, right, when I was attacking with Raiden, I would do about... Oh, I don't know... 40k on the burst hit, which is bad, right? Now with this, I'm at least doing 100k, right? It's a huge damage increase. Now, I cannot guarantee those results, right? Now, Raiden is pretty decent. You can see that she's at 68% electro damage. I have 272 ER, right? 51 crit rate and 120 crit damage. Now, again, currently I'm running a 4-star helmet, right? It could be better. I do need to get a better artifact, although I sort of just lucked out with that helmet and it was a decent roll, so I am having to use it for now. And that's also a huge benefit for the catch, getting that crit rate, because it's huge for, characters like Raiden and, sorry, what's her name? Jingling. It slipped my mind for a second, but yeah. Huge for those two characters. Alright, let's build up these stacks. Alright, so my Bennett isn't running the best sort of build here, but it's fine. Alright, I'm trying to build up Sara's burst as well, if you can't tell. Alright, Sara has her burst. Cool. Gonna Bennett, go into Yanfei, go into Sara. And then nuke with Sara, 53k, pretty good. Raiden, hitting 30k. That would have been over 60k if I had crit. But yeah, I'm doing pretty decent damage, right? Just with that. And that just goes to show you how much of a damage increase it is. Well, I used to be critting, right, at 40k. now I'm hitting like basically 40k with the catch just like default, right? And if you didn't know the rotations there, I ran out of SARS. I didn't get SARS buff there and Bennett. No, it was just Bennett buff. But yeah, catch is definitely worth it and it's very good. If you want to see more, I need to definitely farm it up before I like showcase it on like Zhangling or something, right? But yeah, it's incredibly strong and worth getting for a variety of characters. I've been Gold Demon, and I'll see you in the next one.